They have like they just had where they found like 20 something billion dollars that was like it was supposed to be earmarked for homeless help in California that went missing, right? How does money go missing once you're in these places, do you think? Newsom confronted at a press conference about 24 billion spent on tackling homelessness. Like how does stuff like that, and not it didn't have to be this specifically, but once you're in office and you see these huge amounts of money, how does stuff like that just go by the wayside where it gets, you know, lost or missing, hypothetically, do you think?
Well, first of all, let me just say, none of those politicians I would want to run my company.
Yeah.
None of those companies, none of those politicians I would like to hand over my checkbook, my bank account and say, you manage it now.
Yeah.
So that's where it starts. So they're not that smart when it comes to solving problems. And so I can totally understand how $24 billion is missing because it's wasted. They cannot even show it. They cannot even have any accountability. Yeah. But this has been going on for 20 years now. We're not talking about just for the last few years. Everyone has been complaining about the homeless, but they don't really tell you that this was created by the politicians, the homelessness. No, it was created by having people go and say, we don't want no growth in California. So when you have when I came over, it was 19, 20 million people in California. So now when you go to 40 million people, you would know mathematically now you need 12-lane highways. Then when you have to, when you go from 20 to 40 million people, then you need twice as many houses. You need twice as much of everything. They didn't. They didn't take care of them because the environmentalists thought that if we say no growth, then no one will come. But in the meantime, no one gives a shit about that. They come anyway. And then they somehow then live 3 people in one apartment or 5 people in one apartment, or sometimes with workers that sometimes live 10 people in one apartment.
Yeah, there'll really be.
But it's amount of housing. Now the prices rise. Now when the prices go up, the value of the apartment building goes up. So the unit that used to cost $600 now costs $3,000 a month. But the salaries, the wages didn't go up accordingly. So now you have people that are economically homeless. They cannot afford paying for their rent anymore. So this is created by the politicians. And now remember what Einstein said, the people that created the problem cannot solve it.